Hello there, it is Woodhouse here. We're taking a look at a pre-alpha demo, as you can read very easily here, called Wantless. It is the night before Fire Emblem Engage comes out, and I was about to go to bed and decided to have a quick look and see if anything new had dropped in the tactical strategy RPG space on Steam, and of course something did, which meant I had to stop going to bed and come and do this instead. So I had a quick look at this. It seems very interesting. It's got an interesting mechanic to it, and we're going to have a quick look at that now. I'm on day 3. It does the whole something I've seen a lot of out of Necrosoft games, their Demon School, and in more popularly in Persona games, where you basically it goes from one day to the next and goes, hey, this is the next day, things are happening. So you start on this boat, as you can see here. This is an indie game, as you may well have already guessed. I'm not sure about the developer. I've never actually seen any of their stuff before, but yeah, this is quite a bleak, like post apocalyptic sort of future. And there's things to do. There is gear to craft. There is a shop to buy things. This guy just came to me, so I've got new stuff to deal with him. We have upgrade paths, which there's a lot to get into. This is just a demo, so this is available on Steam for anybody who's interested in this. I suggest you take a look at it. There's nothing to hold you back. There's no reason not to. We can forge new abilities in here. I'm just going to jump straight into one of these missions, because these people come to see you on your boat, saying that they have a food problem or needs pain. That's an interesting one. And this woman is striving for substances. It's interesting. I mean, we obviously need to take a look on her. Enemies inflict break on hit. That seems bad. And he is hurting. Let's take a look at this woman. She's obviously, not a regular person. But yeah, let's begin our transposition, and I can show you what the main crux of the game is. What it is you will be doing mostly in Wantless. So yeah, I'm very much excited for tomorrow. This isn't the only game, by the way, that I found today that I should take a look at. There's like 3 games that I found like in the past half an hour that I should really be taking a look at. But of course, Fire Emblem kind of trumps all of that. So this is the sort of like your first area. Everything sort of. I'm not certain if it's procedurally generated or if it's designed. But you have many different ways you can go, different avenues of this person's mind that you go into, and many different memories and sort of aspects of their mind that can try and hurt you as you try to fix them. But you can go to the way of the Resolute. The way of the Resolute is a harder path, and when you do that, you get rewards here. The more that you get this bar filled, the better your rewards at the end of it. I'm going to go the normal route because I'm going to be talking here, so that means my brain is going to be split on the things that I need to do, which means it will not be the best. The gameplay will not be the best, I can guarantee that. As you can see here, there's some sort of like, very much sort of... It reminds me kind of The Fly. Is it John Carpenter? The Fly, that movie? Kind of reminds me of that sort of very grotesque 80s horror sort of enemies here. But the thing that got me interested in this was that for the first thing, these help tips up here, they're okay. But you see your action points are here, and you restore 1 for each enemy that you kill. And the game doesn't do a great job of telling you that you should be pushing forwards. That's the thing that gets me about this game. Some games, when they say tactical, they make you think like, well, okay, maybe I should hang back. This game doesn't want you to hang back. This game wants you to go head first and get shit done. So each of these movement points will cost 1 point on here. You have a couple of abilities here, one of which is this teleportation spell. Could I use Fear Missile? Tell you what, let's move to there. And then we use that to destroy. These things are obsession pods. Each thing has like descriptions on what it does. These have 1 health bar, you can see there. So if you basically touch them, they will die. The problem with them is that they will spawn more of these guys. So you kind of want to prioritize getting rid of them. So we use our ability there. These are memories, by the way. If you touch them, you get. This is a different effect than I'm used to. Sets enemies within 4 range dormant. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. So one of the ones I had gave me just 4 AP, like this one, a motivating memory. So more action points allows me to keep my combo going and keep my turn going for longer. And you want your turn to be going longer, by the way, because as you will see here, my actions here give them more action points on their turn, which is bad. That's bad news for me, because it means when it's their turn, they get to do a lot of stuff. I was kind of hoping I could use my Thunderclap ability to get over here and kill these dudes. Alright, I'm not going to be able to do that. See, usually in this sort of situation, you would use your 2 action points to try and get out of the way so that you couldn't be here on your turn. But let me show you, I suppose it's a good example. I will go over here to the furthest point that I can reach. And I get hit. Okay. Even this guy on the other side of the map. Oh, he doesn't actually manage to get me. Okay, well. Yeah, so as you can see here, like, I thought I was, you know, I'm pretty far away from those guys. But it doesn't really matter. They seem to come get you. So hiding really serves little purpose. From what I've seen of these particular enemies, maybe later on in the game that would change. But right now, it doesn't really help me. So this attacks, that costs 2, but kills those 2. So yeah, let's do that. You'll see your health bar here. I'm not doing too badly here. I'm sure some people are just like watching this. What do you mean you're not doing badly? Like, you're doing terribly. You've made so many mistakes. I mean, that's certainly possible. I'm far from an expert, especially when I'm trying to play this and talk to people at the same time. I'm not going to be able to do anything here. I'm just going to heal. One of the things I'm not certain of, by the way, like I've seen the demo footage that you're seeing right now, and I've also seen one of the trailers that's in the game. When I have like a healing spell that I just used there, and it has it for heal 200 to 300 for allies. Now, I'm not certain if that means there's going to be more than one of you, because I've only seen this particular person so far. I haven't seen any allies that you can speak of. So maybe at some point you will get like a bunch of allies to... This will become more of more what I'm used to, like a Final Fantasy Tactics sort of group of people that you're controlling. Because right now it's only the one person, obviously. My health's not bad. Let's gain damage. So obviously I've completed the room. And I get to choose a neural pulse, which is kind of like a buff for the rest of the mission. So I can either restore my health and cleanse negative effects. I don't think I have any negative effects right now, so I'm going to gain some damage. So we got some commitment on the way of the resolute bar there. I chose the easier path, so I got a lot less than I normally would. I'm going to continue on that path because, like I said, talking about this and splitting my concentration, not the best way to get the best tactics out of me. I haven't seen a room like this before, by the way. it's nice that they have this sort of like. I do often wonder that is one of the concerns that developers all have to have when using isometric views like this, is how do you deal with layering. They've obviously gone for just have sort of like it not appear around the enemies. That's an interesting approach. I don't think I've ever seen it like that. Normally they go for like an opaque sort of layering. This they just remove the layer altogether. That's interesting. I've never seen it done that way before. Don't really need that, so we'll just. Man, 4 damage though. 4 attacks. That's a lot. 4 action points. Can I? I can do that. Let's get rid of that. So these things act as blockages, but you can break them. But I can do that. So far, everything apart from boss characters, by the way, has taken like 1 hit to kill. So there have been boss encounters that I've seen. So there's 3 enemies left, and it's all these guys. I wonder if I'm going to be able to. Let's do that. We'll take that. I'm not going to be able to do it in 1 turn, unfortunately, but 2 turns shouldn't be too bad. So these things normally don't spawn more enemies until their 2nd turn. The question is, can I get rid of them before they spawn another one? That's the question. And the answer is no. Shoot. Okay. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have done that. Looted fragmented memory. That was a red memory, though. It said bad memory. Should I not have looted that? I should have read that a bit more. As I said before, that I obviously, don't act at 100% capacity when I'm also trying to explain this game to people. I'm of 2 minds about games like this. By the way, I really like the aesthetic of it. It kind of reminds me of like the way it looks, sort of like Darkest Dungeon, but it also kind of reminds me of Hades a little bit. Maybe it's the color palette. Kind of reminds me of Hades a little bit, and that's not a bad thing, obviously, because the Hades is a magnificent game. But yeah, let's try and get to the boss, and then we'll call it on this. There's not really any details, by the way, for when this game's coming out. I would suggest, by the way, anyone interested, definitely take a look at this game. I've enjoyed what I've played so far. Like the bosses have been, excuse me, they've been varied and interesting, all of them. So this is a lesser regret. At times, the immeasurable mass of abandoned thoughts and lost potentials make itself manifest. Panic ensues. What else could have been? What splendors have you missed out on? Oh man, this lesser regret is living in my head right now. By the way, I think about this all the time. Oh dear. For those of you who are not nearly 40 like I am, I think about that shit all the time. Okay, so we got just these 2, right? This is going to be one of these guys that spawns enemies. That's why this wretch is here. My guess. Do I use this straight away? I think I do, Oh, I can't quite reach that. Okay. So I can push this frightening impulse. Yeah, let's do that. Let's push this. Oops. I didn't think it would go through him, if I'm being honest. So it hits a memory and caused instability, which turns out is a bad thing. I shouldn't have done that. Never mind. Yeah, there you go. He summons friends for me to have to deal with, which is bad. This is going poorly. I'm not gonna lie. This is going really poorly. Holy crap. Okay, well... If I die, it's your fault. It's your fault for watching this. If I die. Is he going to attack something? I feel like he was going to do like a big AoE attack. Maybe not. I definitely need to heal. Let's do that. And then just punch this dude a bit. Oh god. Am I gonna die here? Yeah, I think I'm gonna die here. Do I have any items? I have an inventory. Oh, that's right. I do actually have, like, I have this awareness point here. I think if I die, I get the option to resurrect with this. I get the impression we're gonna find out in the next couple of turns how true that is. I seem to remember reading somewhere though that is the case. Oh, you just spawned a bunch of those. Okay. Right, there's 4 of them. Can I reach them with my... So I need to be there. That's okay. We can deal. We can deal with that. There we go. Okay. Triple kill. Oh, if we were playing League right now. If we were playing League right now. God, what a horrible... Oh, you're invulnerable this turn. Fantastic. Well, using my turn like that, giving you more action points is probably a bad thing. My friend appears to be invulnerable yet again. Cannot act for 2 turns. I'm guessing normally those aren't supposed to be that spread out, and I'm supposed to... Yeah, I'm okay with this. I would love to be able to heal myself. There we go. But there's nothing else for me to do. Yeah, I'm guessing that those guys weren't supposed to be spread out just like that. I was supposed to have like more difficulty in dealing with them, I would imagine. I would be amazed if I can win in this situation, by the way. Unalterable. Okay. These are all new status effects to me, by the way, so... You know, considering I thought it was a shoo-in that I would die, like, 3 turns ago, I'm actually doing it okay. Am I dying this turn? Not yet. But it's very close. Okay. What does this move do? Okay, so dash. It has a high cost, but gives me plus 20% on all my damage. Okay. I don't need that right now. Oh, it actually survived. Okay. Oh, I'm totally dead this turn. Surely. Don't call me surely. Is he healing, or is that just me? It looks like he's healing. There we go. Okay. When health reaches 0, the connection between Eris and her patient is severed. This isn't the end yet. You can use a neural ank to get the connection back up. Yeah, an increasing amount of awareness. Okay, the first one is free. Alright. Let's do it. Ooh, I only get 200 health, though. I was kind of hoping for more, if I'm honest. Okay. Oh, this guy's almost dead. The problem is I'm probably going to die myself. Or am I? Or am I? No, I totally am. Shit. Oh, it's my turn. Oh, I have 37 health left. Just die already. Okay. That was a little bit close. But my transposition was successful. After a fashion. Like, I went through a very easy path and did very, very poorly. I get to choose 2 of these. Okay, I should probably have that one because it's shiny. Probably that one. And there we go. That was Wantless. It is a strategy RPG tactical game. Let me just bring up the information on who makes this. Who makes Wantless? I'll have to edit all this out. I apologize, me in the future.
Peggy 16.
Yeah, Peggy 16. Thank you. So yeah, Wantless is made by Drop Rate Studio. I'm not sure if they've made anything before. They have not, according to this. But yeah, that was
Peggy
Wantless.
16.
It's a Peggy 16, apparently. And there's no information as yet as to a release, but there is a demo, which you just saw, and is available to everybody. So have a look at that. But that's going to do it for today. Thank you for watching. If you like any of my other stuff, there's plenty of other indie RPGs, as well as some streaming that's going to happen tomorrow for Fire Emblem Engage that I'll be doing in the afternoon. But for now, that's going to do it. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Ciao.